So this is what it is.
All right.
The names have changed.
Okay.
The years have gone by. But the Giants are going to do the same exact thing that they did when they drafted Daniel Jones.
Okay, they're going to draft JJ McCarthy.
Yes,
Yeah,
and they're going to reach for JJ McCarthy. And we're going to be sitting saying they could, if they really wanted J.J. McCarthy, they could have traded back to get him, just like we talked about with Daniel Jones. And then J.J. McCarthy is going to be the quarterback for the Giants, and that's going to be the end of Brian Daboll and Joe Schoen. I'm telling you, it is all lining up. He is rocketing up the draft boards. He is the giant quarterback that we've all seen. John Mara loves Eli Manning, Daniel Jones, J.J. McCarthy is that guy. Brian Daboll and Joe Schoen know they need to draft their guy. They're not going to get one of the top 3 guys. J.J. McCarthy will be there for them, and then some other team out there is going to convince them that they would take J.J. McCarthy, just like the Dave Gettleman scary stuff. If you trade back, we're going to go up and get him.
Right.
And Dave Gettleman reached for Daniel Jones. It's going to happen again. Where was it? Nashville. It happened in Nashville with Daniel Jones, and you're just changing the location, and it's going to be in Detroit. And I know for a fact that the New York Giants love this kid. They love him. And if they love him, that means that they don't care where they select him. And they can sit there and not trade back and draft J.J. McCarthy. Here we go again.
Okay.
Round and round on the hamster wheel of turds.
Okay. So first and foremost, I would just say J.J. McCarthy does not belong on the hamster wheel of turds. Neither does Daniel Jones.
What?
They're both listen.
Hamster wheel of turds. Daniel Jones is he's the one who built the hamster wheel of turds.
Hamster wheel of turds are guys that don't show up with their shoes the first day of practice. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Not guys that actually care and put everything they got into becoming the football player that they are. And J.J. McCarthy, the one thing I can tell you about him, I've never met him. I've watched him a few times. He's not overly impressive, I would say, because he wasn't asked to do that much at Michigan. He threw, I think, like 1/3 of the passes in college that Bo Nix threw in college.
Yeah.
So I would just sit here and tell you, you know what he is? He's a winner. He's got winning DNA. That's what he has. And it goes all the way back to high school. Now, he played on some pretty damn good high school football teams. And you can see in the highlights that he can run a little bit. So that may be one of the reasons why, if you believe that this is going to happen, that maybe J.J. McCarthy will fit in the Giant offense under Brian Daboll, because you need to run, because this offense under Josh Allen, and of course when they were successful with a healthy Daniel Jones, showed that was a big part of the game plan. So he can run. But the thing is whoever the Giants, I would imagine, draft is going to sit. He is not going to play because Daniel Jones is going to be their quarterback to start the season. I believe.
Until he hurts his neck again or hurts his knee again.
All right, well, that's a part of it. That's a part of it.
The first couple weeks of the season, then all of a sudden there's no way that they can't put him in. And the Tommy DeVito stuff will have calmed down by then, and J.J. McCarthy, who will be on this roster, will be the guy that gets thrown right in there because there's pressure. Because there's pressure.
All right, listen. Well, look, playing at Michigan, there's pressure. He beat Ohio State 3 years in a row.
I'm not saying that he can't handle the pressure. There's going to be pressure on the Giants to play him.
Well, eventually, he will get it. But I would just, again, we've been down this road 1,000 times. And not every kid is ready to take the ball and go out there and be C.J. Stroud or Dan Marino. And there is that thought process in the NFL. Go out there and play the guy like Peyton Manning and Troy Aikman did their rookie years, and they had horrendous rookie years.
Horrendous.
But they came back and had Hall of Fame careers.
Yeah.
So I would just say, yes, I understand. I see the stereotypical Giant quarterback. I see that. I see why you would say that.
Oh.
I see what I know you're reading. I know you're doing
Mara
your research.
Loves him. John Mara loves J.J. McCarthy.
Man, if he were at Notre Dame.
Oh, boy.
Oh, forget it.
I mean, he loves this kid.
Oh, you think he loves this kid?
If he could have J.J. McCarthy move into his home and make him like a de facto sort of Mara grandson.
Boy. Yes.
He would. Everything about this guy, John Mara loves.
Well, I will say this.
The way he talks, the way he smells, the way he looks, the way he throws, the way he leads. I mean, this is like, I know that, and the other thing about it, too, that I think that they kind of, after Eli Manning and Daniel Jones, J.J. McCarthy, not as folksy, not as like, he's got a little bit of an edge to him.
Okay.
So he makes him even more appealing.
You like that.
Oh, John Mara loves it. John Mara's walking around that building. He's he's pinning up pictures of JJ McCarthy all around the facility, like you did with
Patrick Mahomes.
No. Who was the Farrah Fawcett?
Farrah Fawcett, yeah,
like Farrah Fawcett
and Cheryl Ladd.
And Cheryl Ladd.
Yes.
That is JJ McCarthy right now is John Mara's pinup girl.
Oh, really?
Oh, awesome.
That was my inspiration back in the day.
Farrah Fawcett
and Cheryl Ladd. Yes.
Yeah, you got to have that.
Yeah.
Nothing gets you going like that.
And you got to love it when you have a Southern Baptist as a head coach coming in going, son, what's this trash on the wall?
Trash?
And I'm like, Coach, that's not trash, man. That's inspiration.